Hello viewers, fellow farmers. I want to talk to y'all today about farm ponds and how important they are. I know there's been a lot of discussion over that, about spreading disease to cattle and stuff, because like that cow, she is standing in the water. Not only is she drinking it, she's cooling off. She may or may not use the bathroom in it. I'm sure she probably will. They talk about spreading disease to cattle. I've got a closed herd. I have never had a problem with the farm pond. Most of mine are never stagnant. We've got fresh water that flows through them. We've just come through a big drought here in Middle Tennessee, and just now got some rain over the last couple of weeks is what's greened things up. This pond's still holding water. This is one of the ones the cattle's had to drink out of, and they're doing fine. So farm ponds are important, you know. You hear that shooting behind me. We've got a pretty good sized farm here. We've got some firing ranges on it, and so you may very well hear some shooting. So that's okay, don't be alarmed, you know, unless I fall over with the camera, and then you might want to call somebody, you know, if I don't pick the phone back up in 5 minutes or so. So I'm just kidding. We're at a safe location, and that shooting's in a very safe location as well. But a lot of people want to put wells on their property, and that's great if you can do that. We have so many pastures, we'd constantly be putting wells on it, and then you've got to worry about getting electricity to run the well. If you're going to do solar, you've got the expense of that as well. So our solution is we put numerous ponds in. You know, the cattle love them. They get in, they cool off, they keep the flies off of them part way. There is some dangers to them. You don't want to let the water get stagnant if you can help it. If you've got a small pond, the water gets stagnant in, it may be a very good idea during a drought to close that section off. Don't let the cattle in that pasture. And that's one of the things you've got to worry about. And we are still way under what our precipitation needs to be for this time of year. You can see this pond is way down. It's usually up to the brim right there pretty close, and it is way down. You have to have these dipped out. You know, everybody's like, oh, you've got to have them dipped out. They fill up with mud and debris and stuff, and they do. I think this pond here has been dipped out once. It was built about 30 years ago, something like that. So you don't have to dip them out real often. You can see it's still got plenty of water in it. Just wanted y'all to kind of know, if you're just getting into farming, you may hear there's, you know, ponds get a real bad rap for animals drinking out of. If I was going to be running to the stock sale, buying animals all the time, different animals, bringing them in, I would not put them in an area with a pond, because they may have disease, one thing or another. It's always good to quarantine your animals whenever they come into the farm. You don't want it spreading disease to your other animals that may very well be healthy. All these animals are extremely healthy, doing very well. So I don't have that problem here. You can see she's done with cooling off. Her foot was actually injured about a month ago, I guess. We got her doctored up, and this cow here, she's well in her 20s. Has a good calf on her. The calf's actually up there with the other calves playing. Her leg's fine, foot's fine now. Everything's doing good. And you see all the weeds out in the pasture. I've not even had a chance to bush hog yet. It's been so dry here. So dry. I was afraid to bush hog and set a fire. I mean, if my bush hog blades hit a rock, that's how dry it's been. Got the trusty Honda Rubicon there. That's been an absolutely wonderful four-wheeler. I'm a big fan of Hondas. That thing's been amazing. Beautiful evening out. Absolutely gorgeous. But got a little sidetrack there. Just want to talk to y'all about the ponds. I wouldn't go any other way. you know, if we had city water and we had it hooked up to cattle waters, if everybody in my area done that, there would be a massive shortage of city water, no doubt, because we actually had a shortage of water last year. And FEMA, I don't know if it was TEMA, Tennessee Emergency Management Association, or FEMA, the feds, they brought water in, distributed out to everybody. We had an issue with the water plant that we've got. So having ponds takes the strain off of them, right? It helps us. It's a, you know, a big cost up front, and then it's little to no cost in the future. It's just maintaining it. Cattle have access to it all the time. They do really well. So just wanted to talk to y'all about that. If y'all have any questions, comments, please comment, let me know. We'll try to answer anything the best I can. You know, cattle farming is, I don't want to say it's hard. I've got a full-time job, and so it's definitely trying. To me, it's a big stress release to be able to get out here, walk in amongst these cattle, and they know I'm here. They consider me to be part of the herd, obviously. I mean, we're just right there. As she uses the bathroom while on camera, that's just wonderful. We got this beautiful heifer here. She just had a calf. Let's see here. That is her calf right there laying down. So they don't always come out looking like their parents. But that came out looking more like its daddy, as his daddy, obviously, you can tell by seeing him. This is the bull. This is the big guy. What's up, big fella? Huh? What's up, big fella? What's up, big guy? What's up, buddy? You got anything you want to say to anybody? Huh? Got anything you want to say? Nothing. And sometimes you kind of got to watch them, even if they're pets. He's still a bull. He's a big one. Kind of give y'all he's not the biggest bull in the world, but he is 100% solid muscle. He is huge. He could kill me with little to no effort, and I'm a big old boy myself. So it's just kind of one of those things, but you'll notice their demeanor, and you respect their boundaries. You know, he may or may not posture up. He postured up on me a little bit before. He don't always know me, or he don't know what I'm gonna do, and right now he's irritated at that fly that's up there on his back, and we'll try to knock that fly off for him. So just respect any animal's boundaries, you know. Kind of one of those things, if he's in a bad mood, I'm gonna leave him alone. You know, he don't get in bad moods much, but when he does, I'm leaving him alone. So, beautiful day out here. Like I say, comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what you want to see content of. I'll try to do content on anything that I can that y'all want to see. If y'all have any type of specific questions or anything like that. Till next time, have a good day. May God bless you.